Hello and good afternoon, I'm Mohana for BBTV and here are today's big update. Azalina to submit hybrid bill aimed at curbing party hopping. Dato Sri Azalina Othman in a Twitter post had stated her intentions to submit a hybrid bill to the parliament on Monday. In the 5:20 p.m. postings last evening, Azalina uploaded infographic photographs which carried key points from the proposed bill, and her tweet read, "I will be submitting a hybrid bill to the parliament on Monday aimed at combating party hopping and to hold elected representatives accountable to their constituents," followed by hashtags such as Tolak Kata, referring to the party hopping member of parliament and state assembly men and women, hybrid bill RUU hybrid, and YBAOS. The contents of the infographics explain the need for the laws to be implemented by outlining the goal, which is to sack party-hopping elected representatives and to implement a recall election mechanism which gives power to the voter to terminate the services of their elected representatives. An interesting take on the hybrid bill's effect was showcased on the third slide, which states that the bill, should it come into effect as a law after the Malacca state elections, it can then be applied to the elected representatives, and in order for that to happen, the infographic states that the voters should support parties who are committed to table this hybrid bill, which would require an amendment in the state constitutions with the two-thirds support from its members. It further suggests for political parties to include a promise to legislate the bill in their manifesto and not to receive frogs post-elections. Similarly, the candidates are to make an anti-hopping pledge. The proposed bill's final key points explain that a voter can also choose not to submit a recall election petition towards their elected representatives if they are simply fine with the latter's decision to hop to another political party. In an even more interesting exchange with Dato Sri Azalina's tweet, UMNO Information Chief, who is also its Youth Wing Vice President and newly minted Economic Director in the Prime Minister's Department, Sharil Hamdan, quoted the original tweet accompanying it with the third infographic that shows a thumbs up for the point number 3, followed by, "We can begin by ensuring that if we fall short of 15 seats on Saturday, we don't form government by receiving individuals who suddenly leave their party, especially hours or days after the election. That's how we build credibility given hopping history in all parties, including ours." Referring to UMNO, who also has histories of accepting party hopping or party hopped elected representatives. And now to other news related to party hopping and elections in the state. SPR to live stream the early voting process. In a statement released by Suruhanjaya Pilihan Raya Malaysia moments ago, the Commission had outlined the steps and processes that would be in place for the early voting session that would be taking place tomorrow. Election Commission Secretary Iqmal Rudin Ishak in a statement had said some 11,557 people will be taking part in the early voting process on Tuesday, the 16th of November 2021. Of the 11,000 plus people, 9,217 are military personnel and their spouses, plus 2,340 whom are police personnel. The early voters will be exercising their rights for the 24 out of 28 state assembly seats that are contested as early as 8 a.m. tomorrow, until the polling stations are closed at 4 p.m. later in the day. Among the measures taken to ensure that strict preventions of COVID-19 guidelines are in place, the EC has stated there will be the enforcement of the physical distancing between peoples, practicing of using face masks, body temperature scanning, and attendance taking will be exercised throughout the voting process. Iqmal also stated that the early voting exercise will be witnessed by the agents of the contesting candidates, and Suruhanjaya Pilihan Raya will also be streaming the event live for public on their Facebook page called Facebook SPR. And the ballot boxes will be kept in the police lockups and will only be counted from 4 p.m. onwards on the 20th of November 2021. And that is all the updates that we have for now. Don't forget to like, follow, share and subscribe to our social media pages, and most importantly, the bigbluetv.com portal. I'm Mohana for BBTV. You have a great day ahead.